Welcome to the Stress-Free Naturally podcast. Find your groove naturally with your host, Ashlie Pappas.
Hello and welcome to Stress-Free Naturally. I'm your host, Ashlie Pappas. I'm really excited to be sitting here sharing with you this wonderful day. And this past week has been wild and wonderful and crazy, full of outdoor activities, time with my family, camping, kayaking, sunshine, and all of the things that really fuel my soul. I actually got to go kayaking to the area that I created the Safe Place meditation, if you've listened to that episode, the inspiration for that meditation. And I listened to it while I was there, and it was pretty profound. And I hope that the beginning of this summer and this warm weather for you is wonderful and full of magic and miracles. In today's meditation, we're going to be really embracing our inner freedom. It's focused on unconditional love, but it's even more than that. It's unconditional giving and loving and giving without expectation. It's something that I became aware of when my kids were both pretty little, and I'd go in and I'd tuck them in at night and I'd say, I love you. And if they were asleep, of course, they wouldn't say I love you back. And so I'd find that sometimes I would nudge it or I would repeat it until they were conscious enough to say I love you back to me. And so it got me wondering, what is really my motivation when I say I love you to people? Is it to express my inner desire and my inner need to let them know that I love them? Or is it because I'm looking for the reciprocal validation, because I'm looking for their love and I'm doing it in a manner that I'm actually doing it with expectation of their love in return? And taking it a step further, looking at the motivation for really anything we do. When we lend somebody a pencil if we're in a seminar, or if we let somebody borrow our car, or borrow money, or borrow our favorite book, or if we give somebody something, are we doing this expecting something in return later on down the road, or are we doing it just out of the pure act of giving and sharing? And so today's meditation is going to really help you to be able to embrace that inner love, that inner completeness, being able to shine, to give without expectation, to love without expectation, and to do it just because it's what's truly in your heart. And what happens is you find that you have less stress, you're happier, and you get all that the world has to offer without expecting it. So before we begin, find a place where you can be quiet and free from distraction for the duration of your meditation. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose, taking the breath all the way to the very bottom of your belly, breathing at your own perfect pace. And as you release your breath through your mouth, allow the breath to become slower. Allow each breath to become deeper. Take notice as each time you inhale, the feeling of the air as it passes through your nostrils, the shifting of your skin on your clothing. And when you breathe out, notice the temperature of the air on your lips, the way that your belly flattens as you release your breath. And allow yourself to become relaxed, giving your body permission to let go of any tension, let go of any stress or any thoughts that might be hanging on. Merely focusing on your breath, continuing to allow each breath to go a little deeper, to become a little slower, continuing to breathe at your own perfect pace as it takes you further and further away from the hustle and bustle of the world into your own serene inner calm. And as you continue to breathe slower and deeper, becoming more relaxed, notice the position of your body. Notice how your spine is sitting, where your legs are, and how your arms lie, the position of your head, all as you continue to breathe deeper and slower, becoming more and more at peace, allowing thoughts to slide away and your mind to become clear. And as you continue to breathe, imagine yourself in a beautiful, luscious meadow, standing barefoot on the grass, feeling the blades under your feet and in between your toes. And notice that there are flowers all around you. Notice the colors of the flowers. If there are any clouds in the sky, feel the warmth of the sun on your skin as you stand there peacefully, observing the area. And you bend down and you gather an armful of flowers, the most beautiful flowers that you've ever seen, perfectly in bloom. And as you've gathered enough flowers to fill your entire arms, you begin to walk, and you see a trail, feeling the blades of grass below your feet as you continue to breathe deeply and slowly, allowing yourself to become fully relaxed, walking along with your handful of flowers. And as you get to the trail, you notice that the trail is lined with people who are in your life. And you even see yourself in the group of people who are all lined up along the trail. And as you continue to walk, you enter the trail lined with the people that you hold dear to you. And you pluck a flower from your armful and you hand it to the first person you walk up to. And you say no words, simply smiling and walking on to the next person, handing that person one of the flowers that you carry. And you continue to walk down this trail, and you hand each person along the trail one of your flowers. And you feel no fear, no worry, no expectation that they'll hand you anything in return. Simply handing them the flower out of the joy and wonder of giving. Continuing to walk down the trail, barefoot in the warm sun, breathing deeply and slowly, one by one, handing away your flowers, your beautiful, perfectly bloomed flowers. And in your heart, you feel full. You feel complete. This beautiful act needs no validation, because in itself, the act is beautiful and perfect in its own way. of them don't. And that's okay, because you allow yourself to feel completed simply by the act of handing them that flower. And as you continue to walk down this trail, handing out these beautiful flowers to the people you know, and you even notice that there are some strangers standing on the path, and you hand them a flower as well, feeling complete and fulfilled as you hand them out, continuing to allow your breath to become deeper, allowing it to become slower, walking barefoot along this trail alongside the beautiful meadow. And as you continue to hand out these flowers, you notice that they're starting to run low, but you feel no fear. You know that the world carries an abundance, and that you can hand out all of the flowers and feel fulfilled and be cared for, with no expectation of anything in return. That the act itself is fulfilling. That the act itself is giving more to you than what you could possibly give to another. Feeling the peace and the energy as you reach out your arm, handing another the flower. And as you hand out the last one of your flowers, you simply smile, and you continue walking along the path, again with no expectations, feeling the energy and the warmth and satisfaction of giving, of providing an act of love with no expectation of anything in return, feeling the freedom and feeling the satisfaction and knowing that you did a kind act, and knowing that you contributed to the beauty of this world, and you will continue to contribute. And as you contribute, your needs will be met. And as you contribute, you will continue to feel the fulfillment. Continuing to take your breath even deeper as you walk back upon the meadow, barefoot, feeling the blades of grass underneath your feet, allowing each step to allow you to become more relaxed, allowing your muscles to become looser as you breathe deeply and slowly. Take a deep breath in and wiggle your fingers and toes gently, bringing awareness back into your body. Go ahead and roll your shoulders forward and backwards, and raise your arms over your head, stretching up to the sky, then bringing them down to your lap. When you're ready, open your eyes. I hope that you've enjoyed this meditation and that it's allowed you to really embrace the spirit of loving unconditionally and giving unconditionally, and that it brings you peace and happiness that flows to the innermost part of your soul. And if you've enjoyed this meditation, a huge and helpful action that you can take is to leave a short review on iTunes and a rating of 4 stars or above, and share it with somebody who you think would benefit from it. Have a fantastic day. Namaste.
This has been a Calm Clear Now Network production. Executive producer Shell Hamilton. To discover more meditation, visualization, and affirmation podcasts like this one, visit calmclearnow.com.